Honourable Chairman, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, it is my pleasure to be invited to address this august gathering representing my country. Let me commence my remarks by congratulating His Excellency Luhut P. Panjaitan, Coordinating Minister for Maritime Affairs of Indonesia, UNDP, and the AIS Secretariat for organizing this important event. As you may be aware, Sri Lanka is highly vulnerable to the adverse impacts of climate change and is ranked 6th in the Climate Risk Index of 2020. Like other archipelagic island countries, Sri Lanka is faced with the climate-induced disasters, biodiversity depletion, overexploitation, pollution, oil and chemical spillages, ocean acidification, and sea level rise. The continuation of COVID-19 pandemic has further escalated the impact of these calamities in multifold. Appropriate steps are being taken to address these issues, and the protection of marine ecosystems and threatened species under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Gotabaya Rajapaksa, President of Sri Lanka. Through the implementation of the National Development Framework of the country, vistas of prosperity and splendor, with the environment being recognized as one of the key priority areas in achieving sustainable development goals. As such, Sri Lanka National Determined Contributions submitted in 2016 are being updated with more ambitious targets to arrive at a net carbon zero country without compromising our national development requirements. Being an active member of the Action Group on Mangrove Ecosystems and Livelihoods under the Commonwealth Blue Charter, Sri Lanka has taken considerable efforts to conserve the ecosystem, including the launch of the National Policy on Conservation and Sustainable Utilization of Mangrove Ecosystems in September 2020. In addition, Sri Lanka has identified some important adaptation technologies, including restoring coral reefs and declaring those as protected areas, replanting of sea grasses and sand dune rehabilitation as soft defense mechanisms, construction of dikes, floating maritime culture for seaweeds and fish. Furthermore, to reduce the impact of microplastic pollution, which has also contributed to the rapidly declining fish stocks. A high priority is therefore banning of the single-use plastics. Having chaired the 13th meeting of the parties to Montreal Protocol in 2001, I am happy to state that Sri Lanka is moving forward with the Colombo Declaration on Sustainable Nitrogen Management, with an ambition to have nitrogen waste also to mitigate the harmful effects of algal bloom, ocean dead zones, and the eutrophication. Sri Lanka welcomes the Manda Joint Declaration adopted at the first Ministerial meeting of the Archipelagic Island States Forum and looks forward to the future discussions of an ambitious roadmap to tackle ocean sustainability challenges through the implementation of policy and community level approaches regionally and internationally. Thank you.